Oh, I made it, man. You wouldn't believe the technical issues I've been having here. I'm a minute or so late. I'm waiting for Rich to show up. If everyone would just hang in there for a minute while I go to my YouTube channel and get something straightened out here. Hope everyone's doing well. It's been a long time since we did anything live. Uh, Bear with me. You wouldn't believe how much aggravation this was. Okay, we're good. There we are. We're here, Rich.
Whoa.
Awesome. Oh
What's
my
up,
God.
man?
So I don't pay for StreamYard. I just do the free thing, right? So I got to go live. So I got to click on that I want to do a YouTube video. And it always makes me confirm who I am by
Oh,
sending a code to my iPad. Then I got to say, yes, it's me. And I got to put the code number in. So it gives me a code number of like 77. The thing comes up on my iPad. It gives you 3 numbers to choose from. 77 is not one of them.
oh, Jesus.
So I had to go through this about 10 times until they sent me a number that actually matched what they were sending me. I've never seen that happen before.
Wow, that's crazy.
It is. So that's why I'm scrambling.
Okay.
How's it going, buddy?
It's going well. Glad to be back on the airwaves with you. It's been a while.
I know. I'm excited actually about this. This is
A
pretty
year.
cool. Have we got anybody joining us at all?
Now they're shafting us,
How many people? 2 people watching, me and you.
That's it.
Yeah. Who's ever out there? Say hello. Hopefully more will join. It's kind of middle of the day. Everybody's busy eating their sandwich.
Yeah.
But
Thank
they'll
you.
see this later. That's the whole point.
Yep.
So yeah, if anybody wants to just shoot the breeze for we've got an hour. We're just gonna shoot the breeze and we're gonna talk about what our plans are here.
Yep.
So Rich came up with this brilliant idea, and it coincidentally it turned out that I was thinking about doing something on my own similar, but this is better. Rich came up, he improved it. But the one thing is though, this has got to be a great idea that Rich came up with because Sam St. John turned it down.
Yeah, he did. Well, he's a busy man these days, so I understand.
Yeah. Sam's hanging around with girls. Hey, Marcia, how are you? Yeah, Sam's hanging around with girls these days. I think he's too busy for us. Anyway, you know what that's like when you get a new girlfriend and you drop all your friends for a while?
Yeah, I think he's on a vacation with his family right now.
Oh, yeah, I think so too. But
He's just a busy guy.
yeah. So anyway, Rich contacted me and came up with this idea. And I think it's freaking awesome because I don't think people in the VC do this I've never seen anybody actually do this before as a ranking. So do you want to tell them what we're doing?
Well, I don't know if it's genius or not. I don't think it is, but it is something that I don't see. It's individual songs. You see a lot of albums, and you see various takes on that alphabetically. But we're going to do songs, top 10 songs, beginning with the letter A, and work our way through the alphabet. And you cannot repeat an artist in the 10 that we're ranking. So you can't have 5 Bob Dylan songs in letter A or whatever the case may be, or a Beatle heavy, top 10. You got to mix it up. You got to show your versatility, pick different songs from different artists, and just have fun with it. I was going to do it solo. Then I was going to do it with Sam. Sam said, I'm kind of busy. So I hit Glenn up because Glenn and I haven't worked together in so long. And I do miss the guy. I miss hanging out and shooting the breeze with him. So This is a way to get back and do some stuff. And we'd have different tastes in music, some similar, but Glenn's more of a deep dive, kind of deep cut kind of guy. And he likes bluegrass and prog, which I stay away from. And I'm more of a classic rock singer, songwriter guy. And you'll see in my list, that's the majority of the stuff's going to be that way, in the 60s, 70s, and early 80s.
Well, I'm going to be, I'll probably do more deep cuts, like you said, but I'm still sticking to kind of the rock format. There's not, I'm looking at my list of A's. There's not anything I think that would, maybe a couple, but not mostly. It's going to be pretty popular type rock stuff. So, what's this? Who's this?
Randy?
Take my dad to a daughter's appointment. Sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Randy.
Doc.
Sounds challenging. What? You know what? We're going to do, every episode is going to be dedicated to the one letter of the alphabet, right? So we're going to do our 10 A's. We're going to record it at 1 o'clock or whenever we get off of here.
Yep.
Doc, who's that?
The doctor's in the house.
I remember that guy. Did you pay Randy his money yet, Doc? Did you ever pay Randy his money for the
I think he did. To pick up on Marcia's point, it is challenging, but I had like 25 A songs and I had to narrow it down to 10. So I eliminated some songs I really love, and that's the fun of it, I think.
And the other thing was that Rich came up with this rule. So if a song starts with the word A, like A Day in the Life,
right,
we don't count it that way. A Day in the Life will be under D, Day in the Life. So it starts with that.
Articles like A and they go to the next important word. They get bypassed, because that's the way I do my alphabetizing. I know Steve, who's in the chat. Hey, Steve.
So the weight, by the band, if it got chosen, would be under W, not under T.
Right.
Yeah. So
otherwise, you'd have 10 the songs maybe when you get to T, and we don't want that. So.
Yeah. Geez, he called us gentlemen, Steve.
I take umbrage with that.
Yeah. Insulted. Go Jays, go. Yeah, they're starting to hit. Jeez, what the heck's that all about? They decided to get rid of some guys. This Vogelback guy they got from the Mets. He was horrible. I don't know what
he's a stiff wherever he's at. He's about 30, 40 pounds overweight, first of all.
Well, hey.
He doesn't look like a baseball player, is what I'm saying.
Well, I thought they all kind of looked like that.
We got a couple. John Kruk, in the old days.
Alexander Kirk. We got the catcher.
Man, he's a pudgy little rascal too.
Yeah, the guys don't run the bases too quickly.
No.
Yeah, they're not doing much stealing. But
that's the premise.
I actually had a hard time coming up with 10 A's, and because I was trying to do it off the top of my head, ones I really, really love.
Yeah.
And then I was staring at my record collection. I'm looking at all my CDs going, and just grabbing random CDs to see if any song started with the letter A that I'm missing. And I'll bet you $1 million after I reveal my 10, I'm going to go, I forgot my favorite A song. Like,
yeah, I thought about that too. I probably missed a couple.
And you're probably going to, you might come up with a couple of months, and I'm going, oh, why didn't I do that one? But it'll be interesting. I wonder how many will match on.
I was looking at that today. I'm going to go out on a limb here. Let me look real quick. 1 for sure. 2. I'm going to say 2.
Maybe, yeah. I'm thinking 2 as well.
I think we're going to match on 2.
Yeah, it might be 3. You never know.
You never know.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah. So it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Now, when we do it, we haven't even discussed this part of it yet. When we do it, are we going to go right down the list? Are we going to alternate? Or you want to go 10 through 6, and then 5 to 2, 5 to 2, and then our number 1 at the end? How do you want to play that?
Ooh, I don't know. I think I would do. Maybe did they just one at a time? I don't know.
One at a time.
Breaks it up too much.
It breaks it up. I like the one a little run because I can connect some stuff together. But
3. Okay. Do you want to do 3? 3. 3, 3, and 3, and then reveal our top one?
There you go. Let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That sounds
That works.
good.
That works for me.
That works for me too. Wow.
So.
And yeah, I'm kind of excited. And we're ranking them, right?
We're ranking them. I tried the best I could. I looked at mine today, and I think one of the songs that I'm going to ramble about the most is in the middle of the pack, but it's just not my favorite of the A's. I have something to say about it, but it's not really my favorite. So I'm going with favorite at number 1 and so on.
And we're going to do this. Are we going to do this twice a week? We talked about doing it twice a week.
We can. If you want to do B, we'll do it Friday, and then you want to do it Monday, Friday. If you want to do it once a week, that's fine with me too. It's up to you.
Yeah, I just want to keep people interested. Maybe once a week they'll kind of forget about us.
Yeah,
I'm wondering if we need to do it more often just to kind of keep the thing rolling. And if we do it, like, there's going to be letters of the alphabet we're not going to be doing. Obviously, X
is out. I had a problem with Z.
Z would probably be out too.
And Q is questionable.
Q would be. So there might be 3.
Yeah. So that's 23 episodes.
Yeah.
That we can do.
Yeah.
And if we do 2 a week, that's, 10 and a half weeks. That's 11 and a half weeks.
Yeah.
That's plenty. I'll get us through the summer.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Steve missed the intro setup rules for this. Can you do an example off the top of your head for the letter R?
I'll give you an example of maybe a song that's not going to make the cut. I don't want to give my list away because I know how valuable it is. R. Rocky Raccoon is an R song.
Yeah.
The River, the River by Bruce Springsteen, which may or may not make my list. That's a good example because we're getting the and a, the letter A or an. Those are out as far as, we're not leading off with those kind of words.
Well, if the song starts with and, it doesn't work either.
And A-N-D works, but not A-N. Like,
and okay, yeah.
And I can't.
Okay, yeah, and because there's like "And Your Bird Can Sing" by the Beatles. Not that I didn't pick that.
That would be an A song.
Yeah.
But The River by Bruce Springsteen is an R song.
Make Q, X, and Z one episode. I don't know if you can find those 3. Could you come up with name one Z song?
I only had one out of. I did these in. Well, I got 3.
Name one?
Ziggy Stardust.
But is that the name of the song?
I think there's a song, isn't there?
Isn't it
Ziggy play guitar?
No, I know, but isn't it? Okay, I was thinking it was called The Ballad of Ziggy Stardust.
How about Zombie Zoo by Tom Petty?
Okay.
Or the song Zombie by the Cranberries. They're the only 3 I had.
But you're kind of picking songs you don't really like. You're just picking them.
That's right.
Yeah, you're just picking them because they're Zed songs. So that's
that wouldn't work. And what we want to do favorites or stuff that we're attracted to.
Sounds good. Let's steal this idea. Well, what else is new, Steve? Don't you steal them all? The Zoo by the Scorpions. Yeah. See, there are Zed songs, but I just don't think you'd find 10 you're really passionate about.
I have 3 Q songs that I really like, but that's not enough for a top 10, obviously.
So I'm trying to think even words that like quiet. Would that be the start of a song or something? Or
how about Question by the Moody Blues?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
2:45, Gary U.S. Bonds. And Queen Jane Approximately by Bob Dylan.
Yeah. Oh, there's one. So I got one. I would have one.
Okay. I like all 3 of those.
Yeah.
Also, Question 67 and 68 by Chicago.
Oh, okay, too. Yeah. Steve, you think I haven't wrote this down in my book already?
Well, they say thievery is the sincerest form of flattery or something to that effect. That's a paraphrase. So
when are you're gonna upload? So if we record this afternoon at 1:00, when do you expect it to be on your channel? By the way, this is going to be on Rich's channel. We didn't say that.
Yeah. I would say by 3 at the latest, maybe 2:30.
Okay, so today you'll have it up, the first one?
I'll have it up today.
Okay, so Monday and Friday kind of look for these.
Monday and Friday mid-afternoon. Friday we'll record probably at noon and have it up a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
We wanted to do this live stream to introduce it on Glenn's channel. So
yeah, and I've
we'll
done a live stream forever, so it was kind of fun. There's actually 7 people here. Unbelievable. Did you guys hear what happened to Larry today?
No.
You know how Larry does some reaction videos? Like I did that video teasing him about his he'd never eaten chicken wings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So he had his girlfriend Molly up, and he showed portions of my video while she reacted to it, and she was commenting on the things I was saying and stuff. But anyway, he's done that a lot. Like he'll pull a segment from a video of someone else's video and put it up and then react to it. So he's not playing music or anything. He's just taking one of our, like a vinyl community person and doing it.
Right.
YouTube sent him a message saying you are no longer monetized because you're basically stealing other people's content.
Oh my God.
So the man who's been doing these videos for 18 years, has 48,000 subscribers, is no longer monetized. He makes like $400 a month off of that channel.
That is ridiculous. How can they do that? I mean, that's crazy. You guys are friends. I mean, it's stupid.
But they don't care. They said even if you had permission. Wow. I'm just using me as an example. I mean, he could have done it from anywhere. He's done it from other channels too, right? He'll take a little segment from somebody says something and then talk about it, or
yeah.
He talks about some other channels' rankings, but you're not allowed to show any content from another YouTube channel.
Man, I never knew that.
And they didn't send him any kind of a message saying, "Hey, don't do this," or slap on the wrist.
Yeah.
No
warning or anything. He just pulled the plug.
So
Terrible.
he's filed an appeal. And supposedly he'll back in a couple of weeks. Now, fortunately, Larry started another channel, the ASMR channel or something, a while ago. It's up over 1,000 viewers, so he can monetize on that channel, but it's not the same. This other channel is like insane. So he's going to not do videos on this channel for a while until he gets this straightened out.
That's terrible. I feel for him. I really do. It's
brutal. That's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
Senior on a budget, $400 out of your pocket is,
that's a killer move. Terrible.
Yeah. Maybe we should all be sending letters to YouTube saying, "Hey."
A vote of support. Yeah.
That's brutal. But what are you going to do?
Yeah, you can't fight City Hall, right?
No. What else is going on? You listening to anything these days?
I just ordered the new Dirty Knobs CD. I didn't get the vinyl.
The second one, or you mean they got a third one now?
They were a third one. It was released Friday, I believe.
I still don't have the second one.
I have the second. I have the first two.
I've got the first one. I hear the second one was really good too.
It is. It is good.
Yeah, the third one. Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. So that's.
I did not know.
Yeah, I only found out about it through Sam. Of course, Sam's on top of that stuff. He's going to see the Dirty Knobs, I think, in the fall.
Oh yeah.
I forget what month. It's September, October.
Wow. Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah.
That's good.
What about you? What have you been? I know you.
I was going to get. That McCartney thing kind of interests me. That one hand clapping thing that's out with the live stuff from the 70s.
Yeah.
I might. Larry got that. Yeah. Thinking about that. But now the Dirty Knobs, it's got my interest.
I forget the title of it. It's something about virgins. I forget the title. It's an interesting title.
Yeah.
Let me look it up real quick.
Maybe here's a good title for that.
We're on a roll here. We're going to have
the band's called the Dirty Knobs. Maybe they should put a thing, "Don't touch that without gloves on." That'd be a good title for a.
The title is Vagabonds, Virgins, and Misfits. That's the name of the CD.
Okay.
So I don't know what that refers
describes
to.
all my friends.
Yeah. That's probably all the people they hang out with, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
Or the band itself.
There's millions of reaction channels. Yes. 96 degrees today. I know. Yeah, it's supposed to be getting scorching hot outside here too, but I'm in the basement, so I don't know. I just got the new knobs yesterday. Pretty good for a first lesson.
I was just going to bring that up about the heat. We're on a run here. This is the first day of 7 straight 90+ days. And our air conditioner just died in the bedroom.
No way.
Yes. So I'm going to have to make a move there.
Wow. So you don't have central air? You have to have separate air conditioners in rooms?
We have one in the living room and one in the bedroom.
Oh.
Yeah. No central air.
We in the bedroom, we use a ceiling fan, which has just made such a difference.
Yeah, that is a good idea.
Oh, yeah, man. For a couple $100 and get it installed. It's fantastic.
Take care, Doc. I thought he was leaving.
Song idea is fantastic. Should be a fun one. Catch up later, boys. Got a list I have to work on myself. Take care, Doc. It was good to talk to you.
Yeah, we want to encourage anybody that watches this series that, drop your top 10 of each letter in the comments, or people that have channels, do a thread video. The more the merrier. Have fun with it.
Yeah, for sure. My top 5 records to date: T-Bone Burnett, Michael Head, Lemon Twigs, Pernice Brothers, and Richard Thompson. That T-Bone Burnett album I listened to on Spotify, I kind of liked it myself.
I listened to the Lemon Twigs.
Michael Head is. And Sam's big on the Lemon Twigs. I listened to that album after he did a video the other day showing his favorite albums of the year so far, and I went and gave it a listen. It was okay. I don't know if it's totally up my alley because it's a bit too poppy for me, but
yeah, I felt the same way. I listened to it twice because I couldn't believe the first time that I didn't have any positivity over it. And it's fine. I watched the live video of them, and they're better on stage than they are in the studio, in my opinion. But
yeah,
it is a little poppy and a little kind of stuff in the background. It's that layered sound. It's not bad. It's listenable, but it's not one I'm going to ever repeat.
I wouldn't buy it. I agree. It's not bad. I could see why people would like it, but
I'm not going to buy it. It just doesn't interest me.
Yeah. And I don't know who the Pernice brothers are.
But if you love it, fine.
Yeah. And Richard Thompson is always good. Great
That's
guitar
one of Randy's favorites. Richard Thompson, that's his favorite.
Yeah, he's awesome. Curious, you doing this off the top of your heads, or you're going through your collections? No, we're kind of going through our collections. I'm trying to. Well, I did a bit of both. So I did them off the top of my head as best I could. And I came up with about 8 that I went, yeah, for sure. And then I started to left 2 spaces open, was kind of perusing through my collection to see what just might pop into my head. And I did end up finding a couple that I went, oh, wow, how did I forget that?
Yeah. I'm going through my collection too.
Yeah. Some letters I'll have to. I already started. Like I have, as soon as we got off the phone to each other talking about doing this, I had already written out A, B, C, D on the thing. And I got the B's already done. I got 4 C's, 3 D's, 3 E's, and 3 F's. Just ones that right away I went, oh, they got to be on the list.
Sounds like your report card in the old days, Glenn. 3 D's.
Yeah.
3 F's.
Yeah, D's, E's, and F's. I got a lot of those. Yeah. I got great. I like grade 10 so much I did it twice, and the first year we had this math. I hated math, and we were in this math class, and it was all guys. It was like a tech course, and we were picking on the teacher, and the teacher got really upset and ended up calling the vice principal in and told the vice principal come in. He was a miserable prick. This guy, Mr. Jide, I still remember his name. And he came in and he just read us the riot act. He said the next person who steps out of line in this class will spend the rest of the year during math class in my office with me. And guess who's the first person who steps out of line? Bingo!
Yours truly.
I had to do my whole math class. So the first term in math, I flunked it anyway. Like I got like 40% or something.
Yeah.
And then after that, I couldn't even go to math class. I just had to go to the vice principal's office and sit in his office for my math class. And one time I said something smart alecky to him, and he jumped over the desk at me and put me up against the filing cabinet. He's ready to kill me. But anyway, the report, they used to mail the report cards out. I don't know if they still do that at the end of the year. And my dad didn't know I got kicked out of math class or anything. So my cousin and I still remember in the summer we were puffing a couple of doobs and thought, oh, let's go back to my place and listen to some tunes. Unbeknownst to me, my dad's home, and we walk in and we're pretty wired, and he's got my report card in his hand.
Oh shit.
And he opens it. He was pissed.
Yeah,
and we're giggling because we're stoned. And it's making him more mad. Then he goes, first term 40%, second term 30%, third term 13%. If there would have been a fourth term, you wouldn't have got anything.
You did graduate though, right? You finally made it through, right?
Okay. I finally made it through.
Yeah. Bye, Marcia. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, thanks, Marcia.
Anyway.
Oops, I'm late. Charlie's late.
Hey, Charlie.
Charlie, join us on Rich's channel. We're going to do a ranking of our favorite songs from A to Z. Videos twice a week. We're going to do A and B this week. The first video should be up on Rich's channel for your viewing pleasure this afternoon by 3 o'clock or so.
Yeah.
Kind of fun. Anybody got any questions out there? We'll
answer
people
anything.
Watching now. This was a big hit.
How many folks in the chat?
4.
All right.
Yeah, you and me and 2 others.
Hey, 2 others. Throw us a question or 2.
I'm doing videos. So I got a comment from one of my loyal viewers, Tim Hewson, who lives in the San Francisco area, I think. Anyway, he's great. He always comments and everything. And then he made a comment on one of my videos saying, how come nobody ever does any videos on these bands? And he mentioned the Guess Who, and he mentioned Jefferson Starship, and he mentioned about 6 or 7 bands, and then he mentioned Stevie Wonder. And I went, I love Stevie Wonder. I'm going to do that one. So I did a Stevie Wonder ranking the other day. I can't get anybody to watch it. That's why no one does videos on these people, because no one cares.
It had like less than 100 views. I did watch it and left a comment.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first episode, I'm reading Steve's question. It will post this afternoon, 2:30, 3 o'clock Eastern time.
Yeah.
We'll do another Friday. We'll do letter B on Friday. We're going to work our way through and see how it goes. If people watch, they watch. If they don't, Glenn and I will hang out. That's all.
We are doing songs. That's what makes it kind of different, because no one ever does that. Everyone does albums.
Yeah.
No one ever did songs.
I know Robert on my turntable did artists a few times where he goes through the alphabet and does best albums or profile an album by letter A. And we've seen that. We've seen Steve do something similar too. I think that he went through. He's still doing it. He's going through his alphabet for his collection. So we're going to do individual songs.
I thought I did my best one time. I did through the alphabet, my favorite band with that letter and my least favorite band.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I did.
People do years too, individual years. We've done that I've done it with Brian and Doc, and
that'd be an interesting one. Do from 1964 to present time, your favorite band from that year, and you can only use the band once.
Oh, you have to pick the definitive one. Yeah,
that'd be cool. We should do that. Steve, write that down.
See, I can only go until about mid 80s. I would not be able to do modern music because I don't listen to it. I hate it. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. So I know I'm an old.
Do the Dirty Knobs.
Yeah, that's one. But I just don't have any.
Yeah, for less money. I could do it. I still buy new stuff. So yeah. I'm going to see. My wife and I are going to see Daryl Hall and Elvis Costello
Yeah.
On a double bill on July 4th coming up.
Excellent.
I know she's really excited about it because she's big there. I like Hall & Oates too, but she's a huge fan, and
Yeah.
it'll be her first time seeing them. So that should be good.
Very good.
Yeah.
And you said a smaller venue, not a arena.
It's a amphitheater. Like it'll hold if it's full, it'll hold 18,000.
Oh, okay. That's a pretty good size.
Yeah. Yeah. But you never know whether they fill, because they got one of those things where they got the hill and you can buy a general admission and stand on the hill.
Yep.
Yeah, so you never know if but it's a pretty good venue. It's good sound. So
who's the opening act? Hall?
Hall, I think it's Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I would imagine they'll play together too, wouldn't you think?
I would think they'd do a song or two together, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It should be a good show.
Yep.
I've seen Elvis before. He's pretty good live. So, yeah.
Have you followed his whole career, or is it spotty, or do you listen to? You have his whole collection? Is what I'm asking.
Elvis Costello?
Yes.
No, I'm really hit and miss. I love all the early stuff. Like obviously the first 3 albums were classics.
That's what I like too.
And then I like King of America is a good album.
Is it? Yeah.
And Spike is one of my favorites. Other than that, like I'm really hit and miss.
Yeah.
It's like the odd good song, and there's some horrible albums, and yeah. So, but we'll see. Hopefully, he does a lot of his classics.
That would be nice.
It is going to be tough, Charlie.
That's why they pay us the big bucks, Charlie. We got to knuckle under, and we like the tough projects.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, and other than that, there's not a hell of a lot going on.
Yeah.
So maybe we're going to shut this down early. 7 people watching, but
let's kill it and go make the video. Why not?
Okay, we're gonna. So anyway, big announcement. Let's just regurgitate it. Rich's channel. Go to Rich Strickler's channel. Starting today around 3:00. First episode. We are going to go through the alphabet. A to Z, A to Z. What do you guys say in the States? Z?
Z.
We say Z.
I know.
Yeah. A to Z, A to Z, except Z.
Except Z, Q, and what was the other one? X. Forget
Our
X.
top 10 favorite songs, each letter of the alphabet, although it can't start with, what do you call them?
They're called articles, part of speech.
Articles,
you can't start with an A, an N, A-N, or the.
Yeah.
Those go to the next word, which the river was an example, or the boxer would be a B, the river would be an R, the weight would be a W, just as an example.
Yes.
A day in the life would be
something like for A, you can't pick a day in the life because that starts with an A. You'd have to put that under D, day in the life. Right. So everybody's got it. Thanks for those of you who watch. Thanks for those of you who watch on the replay. And we're going to get off of here, and then we're going to open up the other one and get recording.
Sounds good.
Thanks, buddy. See you soon. Thanks, everyone, for watching.
Thank you.
Check out Rich's channel, please.
Take care.